Good evening, race fans. Welcome. WFO Racing Network here at Iowa for the Cornfield. I'm hearing an echo. There we go. Got it. The Cornfield and what he said. Black Hawks, Black Eyes, Peas. Yeah. 250. Tonight we got 22 drivers on the track. That's a good show up for a race there. And you got DMS in the booth and Sir Brazen Bull. How are you doing this evening, sir? Oh, you know. Anyway, we're going to get back to the action. 22 cars on the track right after this.
You've entered the No Karen Zone with Dead Man Strolling. He's the reason no one leaves food in the break room fridge. Hey, who ate my tartar sauce? Live on Nation Radio, 121.4 KDMS.
Nothing could surprise you. You thought you'd seen everything, but you never saw me coming. All eyes on me, ready or not, I'm making waves. Ready or not, you can't escape. Ready or not, I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got. Ready or not, ready or not. On you best get moving. I'm about to change the game. Go ahead, try to outrun me. It's all the same. Ready or not, I'm making waves. Ready or not, you can't escape. Ready or not, I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got. Ready or not. Ready or not.
welcome to Iowa, race fans for the WFO Racing Network. I'm DMS and my co-host, Sir Brazen Bull, and we are about to qualify. But before that, we got a segment that we like to call Important Shit About a Track No One Gives a Shit About. Brazy?
We're calling it now.
I have no idea, but it sounds good, right?
So, unfortunately, I couldn't find any good stupid facts about this track, so we're just down to the standard normal facts.
Oh, okay.
I tried. We don't know how many, we don't know how many corn fritters or anything that anybody's eaten, but so we're in Newton, Iowa. This track was opened September of 2006. The founder of this track is Rusty Wallace. It is a 0.875 mile tri-oval. The banking in the corners goes from 12 to 14 degrees. Front stretch 10 degrees, back stretch 4 degrees. The most cautions during an Xfinity Series race was in 2010, where they had 11.
Dear
The
God.
first winner. The first winner was Mike
Wiener?
Skinner in 2006.
Skinner, where's your wiener?
Most laps led was Simon
And Garfunkel.
Sure. Egnod.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
You said it. I just agree with it.
That's what the facts are.
That's it? Wow. You're right.
Most wins is by Brad Keselowski.
Brad
Three.
Kozlowski.
Keselowski.
Kozlowski. Yeah, there you go.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, bad chick, crazy mama followed me yesterday. Just putting that out
Would you be
there.
scared?
I don't know. Oh, man. Well, like I said, we're here in Iowa. The great state, the mini state of Iowa. And we are live on KDMS radio tonight. What? Over on Twitch? They just can't get enough of us, Brazy. I think.
Ooh.
I don't know. The peeps. The peeps, man. The peeps.
Peeps?
I
I don't like peeps.
You don't like peeps. How do you
No.
not like peeps?
They're
How do you not
they're
like
sugary
peeps?
marshmallows, and I just don't like them.
I love them. You know what the best part about a peeps is? When you leave them out
Throw
on
them in
the
the garbage can.
No. You leave them out on the counter for like, you poke a hole in the package and leave them on the counter for like 3 days.
Then you can use them for jack stands for your vehicle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then you lick on them like a lollipop. Wait, what? Anyway, our qualifying map tonight looks kind of like. Remember when I said it was working?
I never saw it work, so I was just
You're
hearing you say it
lying.
worked.
You're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
Ugh.
You told me it worked, but I never actually saw it working.
Well, it was working. But now, all of a sudden, it just decided to not work. Gotta love it. Well, your qualifying is going to be Matt Tellner. Matt Tellner tonight? No. Is that not
Matt
right?
Telder.
Is that not right? What are we doing here, peeps? Hello?
What did you do
Denise is
now?
in the house. That's just weird. What's weird? Well, besides that.
I mean, it looks like they're lined up from that camera angle.
It does, doesn't it? What the hell?
What is the camera guy doing?
He's being a moron.
Today's track pictures provided by the camera guy.
Well, yeah, it's not letting me pick any of them up until they get on and peeps. Yeah. What do you mean this? There we go. Yeah, I guess that's going to be correct. Matt Tilder, who's going to be your qualifier tonight. Dakota Floyd on the outside. He's going to be second. Vern Bradley, the 14, is going to be running third tonight. Glenn Jameson on his outside, running that 63 tonight. Kyle Stewart is going to qualify fifth. John Sanu right there in the 86. What is going on? Damn. There we go. Roy Hyde, seventh tonight. On the inside of him is going to be Richard Holland in the 31 car. Burt Wilson, ninth. And then we've got Tommy Haynes, who's going to qualify 10th.
And then you got Jacob Daniels is going to start in 11th place tonight. Mike McCauley is going to start. Oh, that's actually opposite of that. Mike McCauley is going to be 11th. Jacob Daniels is going to be 12th. Seth Steele is going to be. Okay. TJ Lee is going to be 13th. Seth Steele is going to be 14th. And then is Ricky on the inside or outside? Ricky's on the outside. So that means Chuck Sweeting is going to be 15th. Ricky's on 16th. John Wimbish is on the outside. Okay, so Travis Smith is going to be 17th. John Wimbish is going to be 18th. Brandon Hinton is going to be 20th. Who is 19th? Looks like Mike Mitchell is supposed to be 19th.
Yep.
And then you got Paul Patterson and Ivan Jones.
Paul Patterson and Ivan Jones, and that's going to ring out 22 cars on the track. And there we go. Look at that shizit. Just in time for the green flag. And there it goes. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Matt Tilder is got a lead. You got, oh, looky. Vern Bradley.
For a second, I thought that was the pace car still, and I thought Vern was going to hit it.
Vern Bradley way off pace already this quick.
Looked like his back tires breaking free on him.
Yep. He's going to drop back into the pack a little bit there on the outside of Kyle Stewart. We got Dakota Floyd down on the inside. Glenn Jameson on the outside there. He's going to drop down. Underdog. That's going to be a teammate. That's going to be a teammate of Vern Bradley. Vern Bradley testing that wall barrier again, once again, making sure that, you know, the Crowns crew did all what they're supposed to do. Meanwhile,
you know what that means.
Meanwhile, have we even met this guy?
We have not.
Matt Tilder. It's going to be leaning here at Dover. I mean, Iowa. Or Dover. However you want to look at it. You could be in Dover watching Iowa. So I would not be incorrect.
Stone Bend.
Right. And Matt, he's got himself a nice, pretty good lead. Vern Bradley able to take over the second spot again, but Matt's got himself a second and about a second and a quarter.
That is a rookie of the night.
That is our rookie of the night. Tyler Wenzel. Let's go, Richard Holland. Richard Holland back here right now, up 2 spots, going into 5th. What up, nation? How are you doing, brother? Richard Collin going to go ahead and take that spot away from Dakota Floyd. Kyle Stewart going to try to follow him through, but not enough door. Ass is too wide. Meanwhile,
No, I know it's not. But Glenn Jameson's truck keeps reminding me of
first of all,
Kellogg's
it's a
cereal
car.
box.
Kellogg cereal. Tony the Tiger.
That's what I was kind of thinking, like Frosted Flakes, yeah.
Does kind of, doesn't it? Yeah, you could put a Tony the Tiger on there and it wouldn't make a difference. What up, Susan? How you doing? For those of you that are over here, go ahead and give us a follow over there. We're also broadcasting live on KDMS Rig Radio. And for those that are over here on the Twitch side of things, go ahead and give us a follow over here on the YouTubage. And I'm hearing myself again. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Hell! Now what else do you do, Brazy?
What's that?
What up? Nothing.
Okay.
Bradley still about a half a second now. He's been able to catch down Matt. Who Matt at this point has been leading the pretty much the entire race. The whole 15 laps in, right? 150. Who did this track?
10th of the way.
Oh my God. Tuba-Tech. Yeah, we'd be Tuba-Tech. Well, over there. Well, this is normally Brazy's deal, but, you know. Hit that like button, punch that subscribe button, or punch the like button. Pinch the
Hit the like button. Hit that bell so you can, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Share it with your friends.
That's right. And definitely hit that like button, because that like button likes it. Oh! Told you. Well, let's take a look here. We got Glenn Jameson in third, Richard Holland up 3 spots now. He's in fourth. Tommy Haynes right in behind him. Dakota Floyd dropping down to 5th or 6th. Kyle Stewart right in behind him. Bert Wilson is running 7th. John Sanu is running 9th. And Chuck Sweeney up there going to be running 10th. You know, I understand, but man, oh man. You know, put a pink race stripe on there or something to color light. That's just like, you know. I mean, that's like wearing a mini skirt and tennis shoes, claws. Just clashes. Oh, what a one. And apparently the co-host ain't got no input either, so I guess it doesn't matter. And there we go. Vern's going to dive down to the inside of Matt. And he looks like he's going to challenge him for the lead spot. And then, no. Yeah. Matt says no. Is he going to be able to do it on the outside? Yes, he is. Vern Bradley, your new race leader.
Vern and Matt holding about a 1.25, 1.3 second spot in front of Glenn Jamieson.
Holy shit.
Sorry, some fans pulled me out of the booth, and I had to go answer questions and sign autographs and stuff. So you know.
Wow, we know that's bullshit. I mean, it might not be, you know. I mean, you know, you tend to be a little bit more popular than me. So.
I don't know about that, but.
So in other words, chat, what he's saying is he had something to shove in his mouth and he didn't want to make it sound weird. Okay. Like that didn't just sound weird.
So Vern's current leader.
Just going to skip right past that?
We're skipping right over it.
Let the man enjoy his corn dog. How do you know he's having a corn dog, Scotty Mac? Just saying. You just kind of put that right out there.
You know how family tends to like show up at opportune time.
He's popular with the homeless in Mexico. Are you popular with the homeless in Mexico?
I don't think so.
Nation says you are.
What does Nation know? He's from West Virginia.
Okay. So how are those left turns tonight? They're pretty accurate. We're looking at the second place finisher right here, or not finisher, but
we're done already. All right, that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for coming in. Hope you enjoyed.
The car in second place right here. Rookie Matt Telder. Glenn Jamieson over here is in the. Hey, it's great. Boy, that was a pitch. They're great. Whatever. Tommy Haynes over here in the 17th.
Is that what you were trying to do?
Is in fourth. Richard Holland's going to drop back to fifth. Dakota Floyd dropped back to sixth. Kyle Stewart is up to seventh. John Sanu has moved his way up to 8th. Chuck Sweetie has moved his way up to 9th. And now Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson is in the top 10.
Right where he started.
Right where he started.
Like Paul Patterson's calling her a night already.
Paul Patterson. Yeah. He's going to left Seth Steele back here in the 21st spot all by himself.
All by himself. Not where he wants to be. All by himself on the track.
Nards, man. Step that up. Ivan Jones going to be in the 17th spot right there with Jacob Daniels. And behind them are going to be Michael Mitchell and Brandon Hill. Meanwhile, Vern Bradley getting himself a nice, comfortable little cush. Little cush. Up to about 3/4 of a second right now over Matt. And well over a second there over Glenn Jameson.
You know, cameras are not doing them any justice because it looks like they are going slow tonight, but they're actually doing 140, 145, up to 150.
They do look slow tonight, don't they?
Yes, they do.
It's like a routine night in Vegas or something, you know? Oh, yeah, just make a turn over here by the Sphere and head on up to Treasure Island and let's make a left over here on Tropicana.
That's no longer there.
Thank God. What a shithole.
I'm going to guess it's probably better than where you stayed last time.
Well, that's only because you put me there. Just saying. Just saying.
I would argue the opposite of that, but okay.
Scotty says that he's liking the Haas paint job on the number 10 car. Rick forgot.
Here's a quiz. Do you know what a Haas is?
Haas. Du Haas. Du Haas. Du Haas is it done.
It's not even how the song goes.
Okay, well, you know what? I can't read numbers, apparently.
Can't read numbers.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Oh.
Matt back up there and closing that gap on Vern Bradley. Oh, okay. Well, that's not 10. That's the 00 right there of Roy High.
No, Haas is not Hast, and Hast is not hate. It's have. Nation. Haas are CNC machines for making parts.
That doesn't necessarily
Mason
mean.
Mills.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that Haas. It's a name brand. Doesn't mean that that's what it means.
I didn't say what it means. I said, do you know what they are? Do you know what Haas is?
Haas is a lot of things. Haas Racing is a race team. It isn't a milling machine. You're just a miller. That's what it is. So is
Well, I've
Mitsubishi.
actually never really ran mills. I always ran lathe.
You know, Mitsubishi is a okay, now I'm gonna no, I can't. Or CNC machine. That's what I was gonna say.
They are CNC machine.
Yeah, they are. But they're also a car.
Are they anymore?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Just being honest, just throwing it out there. I haven't seen a Mitsubishi in forever. According to the news, it doesn't look like Jeep and Dodge is going to be around too much longer either.
Oh, yeah?
What they're saying. Stellantis really screwing things up, I guess.
What is?
Stellantis, the owner of Jeep and Dodge.
Shocker.
Way to go, Germans. Looked like there was a little hesitation here. Like the cameraman was kind of like focusing in and giving you a little bit. Uh-oh. Bert Wilson smacking that outside wall a little bit right there. Just getting that bumper, you know, the bumper the way he wants it.
Aerodynamics.
John Sanu fighting like hell to get into that top 10.
Yeah, Nation, their songs in English aren't really anything like... They would never make it in English. And what's going on, Firebat?
Who's that?
Glad to see you here, even though if you can't see us.
Who's that? He's alive! He's alive! What's going on, Firebat? Long time, no nine time. Or wait. Long time. Me love you. No, that's not the right one either. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, but it sucked. 99 $, balloons. 99 $, balloons. 99 $, balloons. 99 red balloons, right? Wasn't it red balloons?
99 red balloons or 99... I can't even say it. 99 Luft balloons.
Lift must mean red, huh? In German?
It must.
It must.
Like Cully going into the pits?
So is Bert Wilson. It might be getting a little bit slick out there. We just saw Matt go on by Vern Bradley again, and Vern, his ass end giving out a little bit in the corner there. Meanwhile, take a look at this guy. Richard Holland moving all the way up to moving up 4 spots to the 3rd spot. And he's staying down there on the bottom side of that track. And as he just went to the outside. Oh, what the hell do I know? Looks like Kyle Stewart and Seth Steele went into the pits area also. Meanwhile, back at the front of the pack, we got Matt Tilder.
Wolf does not mean red. It means air.
Well, what the hell? 99 air balloons. No shit, Sherlock. Why do you gotta say 99 red balloon? I mean, lift balloons. And then your English version is 99 red balloons. It just makes no sense.
Because air balloons just sound stupid, so they went with red balloons.
Look at that. Richard Holland challenging Vern Bradley for that second spot. Not going to quite get him, but if Vern keeps bouncing out that outside wall.
He's just checking the safety barrier, making sure it's fully intact.
Rich is going to drive it in deep down in there on the bottom. Ooh. Oh, no. And Richard Holland's going to get a little bit loose. And he is going to get back on the track. And that is not going to bring out a yellow. That is not going to bring out a yellow. Let's take a look at that again. Richard Holland going down to the inside. Vern up on the top. Oh, may or may not have been. I'm not sure. One more look.
From that view, it looks like encoding issue.
Yeah. I don't know.
It looked like they were close, but it didn't look like they were touching.
It didn't look like Richard were really coming up. He comes up. He comes past that line right there, but let's take a look at it as they come on down. They cross the start-finish line right there. Richard definitely has the inside, but if you look at the white lines, he didn't really go up at all. So I'm not sure. But great job there keeping it under control. Lost a spot, but could have been a lot worse. Lufthansa? The hell is Lufthansa?
Isn't that an airline?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was thinking it was an airline. I think I've flown Lufthansa.
Is that what you're calling her?
Yeah, she's disabled right now. I need to get a patch kit. Meanwhile, Glenn Jameson is up here in third. Vern Bradley still in second, and Matt still in first. We have had a couple of people go into the pits, but not a lot.
Just 3 so far. Kyle Stewart, Burt Wilson, Mike McCauley.
And Seth Steele.
No.
What do you mean?
Seth Steele has not gone into the pits yet.
No, well, here. Well, no. I thought he was parking on the track. They're going a lot. It's a damn slow. Thought he was going to, And here comes Dakota Floyd. Dakota Floyd just dropped down into the pit area. Was running up there in 5th. Wow. A little bit further. I wonder if they can stretch it out. And you think they're trying to go for like a halfway point?
Maybe. I mean, it's a short enough track. They should possibly be able to. It's just a matter of whether their tires can handle it.
Hey, on the Twitch side of things, what's going on, Susan?
And I can say I did see an event this weekend with NASCAR where a car did spin out and they did not pull a yellow flag. So it does happen.
Oh, yeah. If they're able to get out back out on the track under their own power and they're not causing a potential wreck.
It was kind of it was interesting. I was kind of surprised.
I think I could be wrong, but I mean, if I am, Nation will be the first to. But I think that if a car spins out but is not impeding traffic or not, like if that one goes down off the grass into the grass or whatever, is not disrupting the flow of the race, then they are not going to call caution, unless of course there might be possible injuries.
I know, what was it, 2 races ago where we had 2 different incidents where 2 guys went into the grass and
yeah,
one of them got called for caution and one of them didn't. And the only thing that was kind of different was how they came back onto the track.
Yeah, unless I, and like I said, I could be wrong, but I think unless they are impeding traffic or a threat to another driver, like if they're going backwards on a track or something like that, then NASCAR is going to let it go.
It was on the Charlotte Roval.
Charlotte
That was
Roval?
race.
Well, that right there is the 20 Kyle Stewart. Going to get his lap back. He's already stopped down into the pits, and now he's just going to rock on by. We're at 74 laps. They could easily go. Make this a one-stop shop.
Any Halloween decor on that truck or car?
I think it's just a cityscape with bush light.
Wasn't sure if that was pumpkins on the back fender.
That's a fire. Forest
okay.
fire. Forest fire. I mean, a campfire.
Campfire.
And here they come. That's exactly what they were looking to do. Here come your leaders. Vern Bradley and Matt coming down the pit road area right at 75 laps. And for all you brainiacs and mathematicians out there, that is halfway.
That is a long pit road.
Yeah, it is. But look at it this way. They seem like they're going just as fast on pit road as they are on the track. And that's going to put that man right there, John Sanu, your leader.
As we were watching Matt and Vern go to the pits, Richard was able to go around and then come into the pits before they had reached their spot. So,
Yeah. That's when you just put it on cruise control, eat your hot dog, your ham and cheese, or your corn dog, and drink a beer. Well, everybody's going to go through, and that's going to put Travis Smith and Roy Hyde up there towards the front, along with Tommy Haynes. Looks like they're going to be able to stretch it out just a tad bit more.
Makes you wonder if they're going for a tire strategy.
I mean, really, at this point, does it really make a point if, if everybody else can go, I don't know. I mean, if you can go the distance, you're not really gaining. But then again, what do I? I'm not a NASCAR strategist. Apparently. Matt able to get around, and Vern Bradley able to get around to the outside, and that's going to take a little bit of, look at that. Good job. Travis Smith's able to keep it under control. That could have been a little bit hairy with all them cars in the back. Got out to the outside, got that up grab down there, and just pulled a little bit too much air off of him, and he went around sideways. You just hear that shit like I knew what I was talking about. You gotta admit, you're kind of impressed, aren't you, Bruce?
Sure, we can go with that.
Sure. Roy Hyde there, and Travis Smith now going into the pit area.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And we have a yellow. That's going to be Seth Steele. Stand by.
That sucks for those two.
Sure does. Seth Steele all by himself. And you can already see him. That is not the angle you want to be in. Ooh. Oh. Everybody able to get around him. Except for Tommy Haynes and Chuck Sweeney. That is terrible. Take a look one more time. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. His rear end just went out from underneath him, and it looks like he might have tried to overcorrect, and up to the wall he went. And as bad as that says, then, he kind of went down, but a couple cars able to get around him. Yeah, but trying to get off the track, and you got Tommy Haynes and Chuck Sweeney coming right in, and let's hope that's not going to end Chuck's night.
Became a hood ornament for him for a second there.
Yeah. Take a look at Chuck here. Let's go inside the car. Shuck has dropped right in down behind Johnson New, and oh yeah, it just bam. He had absolutely nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Anyway, we're under our first caution tonight here at Iowa.
Like Jacob Daniels had just slowing up, and Chuck couldn't see around him and see what was coming up, and went to go around and right into it.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate circumstance. I mean, because you had Tommy Haynes that touched him on the outside, and that pushed him, you know, that pushed Steele down into the middle, more into the middle of the track, and then he really had nowhere to go.
Yep. That's going to be a night for Chuck.
I kind of figured that. Chuck Sweeney is out. There's going to be a lot of engine damage right there. Hate to see that happen. Well, go ahead. I'm going to leave them on the first. Go ahead and call the green if you can. If they're lined back up, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So on this lineup, we're going to start off with Travis Smith out front, up 16 spots so far tonight. Biggest benefactor of that caution. Kyle Stewart is going to start second. Matt Kelder is going to start third. Vern Bradley will restart in fourth. Dakota Floyd is going to start off in fifth on this restart. About 9 cars had gone in on this caution for pit, so they're all on the same tires. Back up, getting ready to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green, green, green. "60 laps to go. Let's see how they run." Travis Smith got a good jump off of that restart. 1.2 in front of Matt, but Matt is catching him quick. Vern appears to be running a little bit better this time on the new tires. Rolling 3 wide.
That's not going to end well. Holy crap. Vern on the outside, Matt on the inside. Travis Smith is in the middle. Reminds me of an old, hey right nut, hey left nut, yeah, you know.
Bounds to the left of me, Joker's on the right, here I am stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Looks like Dakota is trying to get up there and get himself a podium finish. What are we at? 94 laps. Meanwhile-
66 to go.
Yep. Meanwhile, Vern Bradley looks like they've lit a fire into his ass. I don't think that's appropriate broadcast speak, dead man. Does look like he's got it dialed in, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, he definitely had a better run on these new tires than he did the start of the race. At the moment, seems to be holding a lot better to the track than he was earlier.
Yeah, he's already increased up to about 3/4 of a second, a little over 3/4 of a second. And Dakota Floyd did. Oh, he's still battling back here with Kyle Stewart on third.
I think Vern had a little bit of driftage on that corner.
Driftage?
Yeah,
That's what it's called? Driftage?
that's what we're calling it.
That's where we're going to go with it then. Got a little bit of driftage on the outside. And he might have, but still able to maintain a 0.818, 0.8 seconds ahead. So maybe the driftage helped him.
We know earlier Matt got that big of a lead, and then he lost it pretty quick after 10 laps or so. We'll see if the same thing happens to Vern on this.
All them cars that got caught up on that last caution. Brandon Hinton, TJ Lee, Johnson, Jacob Daniels. Johnson and Jacob Daniels, teammates, both a lap down. 2 laps down. Michael Mitchell, Ivan Jones. Of course, Chuck Sweeting is out tonight. Vern over 1 second, so he's actually increasing his gap. And Kyle Stewart down here with Dakota Floyd just not ready to give up that third spot. He's battling back.
It is the current tightest gap.
Did you just say tightest or tightest?
The tightest gap right now.
Yeah, because, we are talking about, look at this. Vern Bradley right out about a second gap between him and Matt. And Matt able to increase over a second between him and Dakota.
Yellow,
So
yellow,
them-
yellow.
And we are under yellow. That's going to be Michael McCulley. Let's go ahead and see what we can see. We're going to grid these guys back up. Stand by. Michael McCulley in right behind TJ Lee. And just going to get, ruh-roh raggy. Let's go ahead and take a look at our blimp view out of, or chopper out of that. TJ Lee going to go up to the top of the, TJ touched the wall. Yep. What do you think, Brazy?
Michael's back end might have slid a little bit into TJ and just kind of grabbed and wrapped.
Yeah, well, I think what happened was, this is my professional opinion, but it looks like right here, TJ goes up just a little bit too much, and he slaps that wall, which is going to slow him down, and Michael McCulley just didn't anticipate that, and in trying to avoid TJ Lee, he was having to cut down a little bit more than he wanted to, and it looked like he drifted up.
Well, it didn't even look like he drifted up. It looked like his back end kind of came around a little bit, like it got loose and then caught up into TJ, and then from there it just kind of grabbed and spun him around.
Yeah.
You see right there, his back end looks like it cuts up and right into TJ.
Yep. And then, well, there you go. Caution number 2 here in Iowa. I agree. I think that's what happened. TJ drifted up, touched the wall, came back down a little bit faster than what Michael either expected or was able, and Michael had to turn into that corner just a little bit too much, which made his ass end go around, which in turn smacked TJ again, and round he went.
And made his ass end go the other way around.
Yeah. It happens. Nothing intentional there, I'm sure.
Getting that wall caused him to check up, and all he was trying to just get around him.
It's one of the best things about NASCAR, actually, if you think about it. It's one of the only sports where inches actually mean something. Doesn't change much up in the front, though. Vern Bradley's still going to be leading this race. Matt Kilder's going to be second. Dakota Floyd third. Richard Holland's going to move up to the fourth, back up to fourth. Kyle Stewart's going to be right where he started, in fifth. And then looks like Burt Wilson will be sixth. Roy High seventh. Glenn Jamieson eighth. Rick Vergone will be ninth. And John Wimbish, the 56, will be 10th. Still a lot of cars that got to get gridded up here. Looks like we're going to go around another lap. laps to go. Pace car is out.
Green flag.
Green flag. And there we go.
That is a short. Pace car out of the way, green flag.
Yep, sure is. And they are back at it. Vern Bradley able to keep ahead of Matt. Matt still going to be pulling up along. Dakota Floyd is going to have to protect his third spot. Oh, little bobble there from Vern. It's like he has to keep it under control for like 1 or 2 laps. Then those tires heat up, and then he's able to stick to the bottom. Oh, boy, talk about crowd control right there, Matt. Having
And a little squeeze going on there.
meanwhile, Dakota now moving towards the front, and Matt and Vern are going to battle for first. Matt's going to go high to the outside.
We've seen what Close does tonight on this track.
Yep, we sure have. Matt on that outside is not going to make it easy, that's for sure. He's actually going to take over the lead right there. He's actually going to take over the lead. Now you got Matt Tilner out in front, Vern Bradley and Dakota Floyd catching up on the third spot, and Richard Holland now fourth. Going to be trying to track these guys down. Still a lot of race left.
Going to try for that outside lane.
Oh. Yep.
I'm going to do the wall test.
Do a wall test, and that's going to drop Dakota down to the inside. Now Dakota is going to, he is going to battle for second.
Like Vern kind of take the wall again there.
While they're doing that dance, look at the gap between Dakota and Richard. That is definitely shrinking. And right behind Richard is Kyle Stewart in the 20. Hard racing up there. Vern looked like he was hoping that Matt was going to go up high and he was going to try to take that inside lane, but Matt made that bumper wide. And here he comes down to the inside, getting a little loose, going to go back up to the top of the track, just unable to handle that inside line.
Yeah, he was doing good on that second restart, but this restart, his tires just are not gripping like they were.
Dakota gonna go down, dive down to the inside. This could be interesting. And now Richard Holland is fully caught up and brought Kyle Stewart with him. Now Dakota's down on the inside line. He's going to go for not only second, but he's going to go for first. The amount of concentration right there. Oh my goodness.
I just wonder if Richard's kind of like, I don't know how close I want to get to this right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they still got over 30 laps to go, or less than 30 laps to go. Matt's going to take back. Dakota's going to go back to the outside. Well, he got the second spot for now. Looks like Vern is going to go try that inside again. Dakota got a run this time. He's going to give it another attempt down on the inside.
Vern pushing in, trying to get that inside on, or I'm sorry, Richard pushing inside, trying to get that inside of Vern.
Back here on in third spot. Just not quite enough. Now look what a lot of battling going on there, and not only that, but Richard brought Kyle Stewart to the fight. Not only Kyle Stewart, but you got Burt Wilson in the back there. He's now caught up, and so is Roy Hyde. So you got 1 through 7 right now battling. Nobody giving an inch. Matt able to get a little bit of separation now. Not much, and Vern and Richard getting real close. We got some racing here in Iowa.
Tony getting up there and say, "Hey, I want some of this action now."
Kyle Stewart now going to the outside of Richard. And we're going to get caught up. This ought to make a little bit of a difference. Tommy Haynes is like, "Nope, I'm not. I'm going to drop down to the bottom and let all the leaders go." And everybody got by safely. Vern Bradley going to try that inside line again. And look at this, Richard Holland all the way to the bottom.
Vern getting a little loose in front of Kyle.
$18 laps to go, and this is your top 7 right here, all battling.
Everybody's got a slightly different line they're trying to take.
Well, they're going to have to figure it out because Matt is done, got himself a look at this. Kyle Stewart trying to drop down to the inside of Vern. He's like, I'm tired of being.
Can he hold it?
Yeah, I'm tired of getting cut off. He just gets cut off again. Vern Bradley going to slide back down in front of Kyle Stewart. And nothing earned, nothing gained. Meanwhile, Burt Wilson now taking a look at the inside. Kyle Stewart's going to shut that door. Here comes Richard Holland down to driving down to the inside of Vern Broadley. Looks like he might have gotten a little bit loose. He's going to have to lift it. Now he's going to drop back into fourth. Matt's up front going, yeah, keep that up, guys. Come on. $14 laps to go here at Iowa. Keeping our cameras focused right here on this top 7. Now Burt Wilson and Kyle Stewart battling back there. Twelve laps to go. Let's get down in and actually take a look inside with Richard Holland.
Really seems to be fighting it a lot more than he normally is.
Yeah.
What we're normally used to watching him do.
Well, we got 8 laps to go. Vern's just going to come down to the inside and cut him off right there before he can make any kind of advance. Vern protecting that 3rd spot. Question is Vern's tires going to hold up to that? Meanwhile, inside with Vern. Vern's got Dakota Floyd in front. Richard Holland in the mirror. Way low, Richard Holland. We noticed when we were in cab with Vern, you could see Richard's car, and then all of a sudden you'd see Holland fall back into place and then come back at it again. Doesn't look like anybody's getting anything up on one another.
They sure are trying, though.
They sure are trying, and we got 5 laps to go, so if anybody's going to do anything and try to give Matt a little bit of pressure, this is going to be that time. Meanwhile, 5th and 6th, that would have been Kyle Stewart and Burt Wilson. They have dropped way back. They're not even on your screen right now. Well, here comes Kyle.
Richard finally got the inside on that corner.
Yeah, but to no avail.
Oh, I gave him a good spot. That corner was the corner that Vern's been shutting the door on him every time around.
And he's going to try to get him in pin behind Dakota there, and he's going to do it. Richard Allen's going to move up to third. Oh, Richard's not done yet. Richard is not done yet, and we are on our final lap here at Iowa. Dakota going to be able to hold him off and take second here. Matt is all by himself out there in the lead. Our pole sitter going to actually win the race tonight, maybe? I say maybe because we've seen stranger things happen, and Richard Allen is going to lose it right there just at the bottom. And he's going to end up finishing fourth. And there you go, your winner, Matt Tilder. Dakota Floyd going to be second. Vern Brownlee is going to finish third. Richard Holland fourth. Kyle Sort fifth. Burt Wilson sixth. Travis Smith seventh. Roy Hyde eighth. Glenn Jamieson ninth. Rick Bergone will be in the top 10. All unofficial, of course. And we'll be back. And we're back. GMS up in the booth with Sir Brazen. How about you, Matt? You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, how you doing tonight?
Oop, my phone just went haywire again. Sorry about that. Apologies.
No, not a problem. Not a problem. Well,
all right, so what did you say? Sorry, it broke out a little bit. So
I
what's up,
said, how are you doing tonight, man? Rookie in the season, and wow, bam, look at you. First time we've seen you in this league.
Yeah, TJ actually invited me to come run with his team or whatever. We hang out in a different game together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, yeah, you do iRacing? Come race with us on Tuesday nights." I was like, "Okay, I don't do anything else on Tuesday night, so."
And look at
invite.
you.
Thankfully, it got accepted today. Iowa's one of my favorite tracks, so yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, you qualified, and then now all of a sudden, now you're up here in the booth with a win under your belt.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I'd be decent here because I usually am, but I didn't figure I'd win by any means. Dakota and what's his? I'm drawing a blank on his name because I'm new. The 14 car.
Yeah, Vern Bradley.
Oh, Vern. Yeah, Vern didn't make it easy for sure. And then Dakota put up a pretty good fight there at the end. I don't know if he was just conservative in the beginning or whatnot, but I didn't see him much at the front. for most of the night, which I know I did see that he, had won at Dover, so I knew he was going to be one of the quicker guys for sure too. And then yeah, Vern put up a really good fight. Like that was clean. It was clean. A little bit of left side love, a little bit of right side romance here and there, but other than that, it was clean and green. So I had a blast.
There you go. There you go. Well, what do you think of the league?
Clean for the most part, from what I've seen, and that's a lot of leagues that's hard to come by nowadays.
Yeah.
Because I seen the first caution was the dude just got kind of scared because there was a guy on fresh tires on his inside and he got loose and overcorrected into the wall. I mean, that's just a racing accident at that point. Yeah. And I'm not sure what happened on the second one. I have to go back and watch it, but I know TJ was part of the involvement in it. So, but yeah, that seems clean. I did notice the penalty reports. All like that seems like maybe one penalty race. So, from what I've seen and understood, seems pretty nice. I enjoy it. Clean.
Well, there you go. There you go. Anything you need to add there, Brazy?
I got nothing other than welcome and congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations.
Well,
welcome to
I
the
appreciate
league.
it.
And anybody you'd like to thank for your win tonight?
Yeah, I gotta thank TJ for inviting me over to be part of the RGC crew. So we're gonna put RGC on the map now, or try to at least. Hopefully this is a good start to that. And honestly, I gotta thank the sponsor on my car, 4D Racewear. They provide me with all my gloves, my shoes, my jerseys, a bunch of stuff I wear every time I get in my sim. So if you guys ever need shoes, gloves, hats, jerseys, you name it, long style, short style, different kinds of shoes, look up 4dracewear.com. All your racing needs.
There you go. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, your winner at the Cornfield and Buckeye.
Hawkeye.
Or Black Eye. Or
Hawkeye.
Or Hawkeye. Whatever.
It's some kind of eye.
Are we saying your name right? Is it Tilder?
Telder. Telder.
Telder. Matt Telder. Matt Telder. There you go. Congratulations, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Don't be
Appreciate
offended if he calls you Tinder at some point throughout the year, because I'm sure he probably will.
I probably will.
To be fair, I usually get Tedler. So
Yeah.
He'll probably catch that at some point too.
Are you going to be racing trucks too, or?
no, I run in another big money league on Wednesday night. So
big money league. Okay, all right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Matt Telder.
Thank you, boys. Have a good night.
You too. Bye now. All right, let's go ahead and get Dakota up here. Where's he at? Where is he?
He's right in top.
There he is. And this guy's really this guy right here is really becoming a pain in my ass. Or an expensive pain in the ass. That's what oh, sorry. Hey, how about you, Dakota? You got a copy?
I hear you.
How you doing tonight?
Are you sick of me yet?
No, absolutely not.
I'm going to ask you that every time. I'm sure one of these weeks your wallet's going to be, you're going to be throwing your wallet at me here soon.
Gonna have to get a second job. Anyway, take us
Or
through
work harder at you first.
Wow.
Oh.
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Wow. Anyway, take us through the race there. Looks like we got another clean racer in the league.
Man, I did not have answers for the first half of this race. I thought for sure I had it pinned out. I was like, oh, just driving so tight. I was like, I'll just take care of the first half and just gave us some time to the leader, and I came back and split against her.
Did you hear what he said?
What was it? I lost you back there.
Brazy? Is it me? I can't hear him. No, I can't hear you now either. What the hell? It must be Discord, because I can't hear Brazy either. All right. Well, yeah, yeah. I can't hear either one of you. All I can hear is a bunch. I think Discord is taking a dump. Yeah, I do too. Both of you guys are done robotics there, and I can't hear either one. And here, let's hold on, Dakota. Brazy, are you back or? Oh no, Brazy's just got a orange. An orange, what you call? Question mark.
I'm here.
Yeah, but okay. Let's see if we can go do this. How about you, Dakota? You got a copy?
I think it's fixed now.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on there. My Discord was wigging out.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So, like I said, I thought I had the first half figured out. Didn't for sure. And then one of my wonderful teammates, Kyle Stewart, I owe him a lot of beer. He said I was driving too scared into the corners. I needed to be driving way harder into the corners. And as you saw in that last run, that was pretty much the solution to my problem. And it got me into a really good position to fight a hell of a race with like 4 or 5 different drivers there. I tell you what, I forgot what lap we were even on after a while.
Yeah, those
you guys were just shuffling around and
those last 15 laps were definitely enjoyable to watch.
Oh, I have no doubt. I'm sure that even that whole fuel run was fun to watch there. It was, like I said, I just dazed out and forgot where we even were.
Well, that's all you got to do, man. To keep your foot on the pedal until they throw the checkered flag.
Yeah, you got that right, and I definitely got to apologize to Richard for chopping a little bit there, and we made unnecessary contact coming to the checkered. So, I owe him a apology. HARM's gonna slash all my tires next week if I keep wrecking their drivers.
Hey, I gotta pay for those.
Yeah, you might be out a lot more money if I keep wrecking people here. Sorry.
All right, anyone you'd like to thank?
Well, I definitely got to thank the team for sure. It was a hell of a race with everybody, and Kyle giving me the advice I needed, and unfortunately, John and Jacob kind of became on the latter half there with some off strategy and having to get their laps back, and just couldn't really recover with the tires there, and but always appreciate those guys sticking the race out no matter what's going on.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Vern and McCulley. Shout out to Vern. I'm really glad he came out on the good end of Florida there. I know he had some minor damage to his stuff, but he's been really resilient through this hurricane, and shout out to him for coming back and racing a hell of a race and doing everything he's done for this league. I can't say thanks enough. And shout out to the field. Iowa, with how hard this car was to handle. I mean, the cautions we had, I think it was still pretty good racing, especially at the end there with Matt and Richard and Vern. It was just, it was a ton of fun at the end there. And thank you guys at the broadcast booth. Always a pleasure to go back and watch. And you guys do a fantastic job, and you guys just do better and better every week. And always have to thank the fans and the sponsor, 121.4 KDMS. Go check them out, guys. And always thanks for sponsoring the car for us this season. And like I said, thanks to the fans. You guys gave us a reason to put a show on, so.
Well, there you go.
That's all I got.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Second place finisher tonight, number 24, Dakota Floyd. Congratulations, sir.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. And now we're going to move to the myth, the myth and the myth. Is it the myth or the legend? I'm not really sure.
I don't know the man, the myth, or the legend, right?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Vern Bradley, what are you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm actually updating the points from last week because I was out due to Hurricane Milton, and I have to catch up. I didn't think about doing it when my power came back on about 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Oh, you just got it back, huh?
Just got it back. Yeah, we were out of power since the storm, and
just in time for racing at Iowa.
Yeah, I mean, just in time for racing at Iowa. So obviously, I haven't been able to practice. Have a lot of other stuff going on, but man, a lot of fun racing tonight. A whole lot of fun.
Man, take us through those last 15 laps, dude. I mean, that was just on our seat type watching.
I think that, I mean, and I think this for the whole race. I think that Matt, me, and Dakota and Richard Holland were all pretty equal.
Yeah.
And it just really was about who got in the corner better and who got the better line to get a run off. And that's it. What a ton of fun.
Well, what do you think about a rookie winning his first track?
I'm proud of him. He was really clean driver, fun to race with up front, and I got to race side by side with him for a lot of laps. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, and my hat's off to him. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean that was fantastic to watch, man. Well, I mean, anyone you'd like to thank for your podium tonight?
I got to thank the team, Evolution Motorsports. Those guys always keep me talked down off a ledge. And it helps DMS, believe me. I want to thank you guys for being up in the booth, all the fans that tune in week in, week out. Most importantly, every member of WFO that comes in here and makes these races more fun. We got a great group of drivers over here. You know, we don't get to see a lot of caution flags, so you got to be on your toes when you're racing these things with these guys. I think they're the best around.
I agree. I've watched a lot of leagues, and we've got a lot of top drivers.
We do. I'm definitely happy about that, and I hope that it continues, man. That's a hope for any league, and to be able to have the racing this fun, this competitive, and this clean is the best.
Absolutely. Well, anybody you'd like? Well, I mean, we already did that, didn't we? Okay. Any final thoughts?
No, that about sums it up tonight. I'm glad that we came through the hurricane with no damage to the house. We did suffer some trees down, in case you guys want to know. So we got a few big trees down that we're going to have to take care of and cut up, and a little bit of damage to the roof and the yard flooding out. But other than that, everybody's fine.
Well, that's good. That's good. I'm so glad that you guys are all safe. We did a live over on Rig Radio. We did a 12-hour broadcast live over there, and it was we watched it do the landfall, and
right.
Everybody was in our prayers right there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, we got people close to us that lost their homes, and whether it be from just the wind taking the roof off or a tree going through it, and it's really awful to see that. But I think one of the biggest things now that's my water's receding, but for other people, they're just about ready to flood because the rivers are crested.
Really?
And man, my heart's out to those people up in Pasco County, Hernando, everywhere where those rivers are about to crest, because I know what they're in for.
Yeah. Well, our hearts and our prayers will go with them. All right, that's going to do it, man, here at Iowa. Brazy, any final thoughts of the race?
You know, short track, fun race. Great to watch. The last 15 laps was awesome to watch, with the battle in between first through seventh. I mean, how many times have we seen it where it's been that close with that many people at the end?
Absolutely. And for that long, I mean, easily the last 15, 20 laps, man, 1 through 7, you had no idea. You had no idea who was going to take it.
They just kept shuffling like a deck of cards.
It was fantastic to watch. What a great race. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it tonight for WFO Racing Network broadcast. I am your host, Deadman Strolin, and my co-host, Sir Brazy Bull. And that was Iowa. And the, Cornfield, Buckeye, Blue Eye, Hawkeye 250. God bless. We'll see you when we see you tomorrow night. Peace.
Later on, everybody.